ED right now is 0980. We looked at this last on March 17th, quite a while ago, and that was at 0750. I said, I like the chart, just needs more volume here. Resistance at 0750, support at 06, 0550, and 05. With that being said, you guys looking back over here, pretty quiet here, nice steady moves. And then the volume that we talked about, boom, came in here and really set this one off, leaving a big room up here for this big move on volume. Look at that gap. That is a gap right there from 0975 all the way up to 12 cents. And then Powell filled that, following up the next 2 days right here, next 3-4 days, filling that gap, pulling back down to the 20-day simple moving average. You guys are getting up to that resistance level right now at 10. We are going to put that one down for a 10 mark right there. Again, right at that 10. Right at that 10 is what I'm going to be watching for resistance level. Followed up off of that, I think that we can comfortably put one at that 12 mark as well. There we go. So with that being said, down here at the 08, I'm going to put that 08 as a support level right there. Boom. So resistance at 10 and 12. We're going to be watching for that. A lot of gaps in here. There's still another gap at 0768 and 07. I'll mark that down as well so we have it on record. But besides that, all gaps are filled. That is a bottom gap, so it could run from here. Breaking that 10-12, break that 12, this one could really take off to much higher levels in my personal opinion. So that is where I'm going to leave this. Hand it off to Joe.
All right, so their latest press release was on May 2nd, and that was Real Brands Incorporated enters into a binding letter of intent with CBD Pharmacy Incorporated to acquire all of their assets. So Real Brands Incorporated is pleased to announce on May 2nd that they have signed a binding letter of intent with CBD Pharmacy Incorporated to acquire the CBD Pharmacy Trademark Plus for U.S. utility patents for the manufacturer of consumable legal cannabis and hemp products as defined by the state on a state-by-state basis. In addition, RLBD has also acquired or agreed to acquire 4 Colorado trademarks for use in legal cannabis and hemp products. So currently 29 states and Washington, D.C. have legalized medicinal and recreational cannabis use, and the industry is already estimated to be approaching $7 billion in revenue, making the timing for brand building optimal. As consumers become increasingly aware of the medicinal benefits of cannabis and CBDs, the industry is expected to grow or continue growing over 20% annually, with sales crossing the 20 billion mark by 2021. So, and then the message from the CEO over here states the acquisition of the CBD pharmacy trademark as well as the rest of this IP will be a catalyst in RLBD's strategy to build successful brands in this rapidly expanding industry, said Jerry Perring, CEO of Real Brands Incorporated. As a brand building company, we believe that the strong position of these trademarks as well as these unique and protected formulas will present RLBD immediate opportunities to grow through licensing and new product developments in California, Colorado, and Washington. So about Real Brands Incorporated is a publicly held brand building company active in the legal cannabis and hemp industry. The company recently acquired the Omega Hemp Water trademark from Alchemy Holdings Incorporated. So that is that. So see, I'm seeing a yield sign with pink limited information, but what I do see right here is the OTC Markets received an attorney letter with respect to current information today. So that's that for the period ended December 31st, 2016, but it was published today. So that's that. So if you want to continue doing more due diligence on Real Brands Incorporated, just go right over to the RLBD board on Investor Hangout. From there, you will see the company profile, the time and sales, the recent news, the filings, the financials, the buy rating. And as always, if you have an opinion, feel free to share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that we have used in Investor Hangout daily by posting right over there on that Real Brands Incorporated board.
That's right. And all that information that Joe was just looking at here, again, you just click on the headlines and pop the news out right in front of you. You cover a lot of news on all companies really quick, completely free, and the time and sales as well. RLBD right now is 0980. And I said watch resistance at 10 and 12, support at 08 and 0723, gap at 0770. That's what we're going to be watching. RLBD, if you follow the stock, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. If you haven't, we'd appreciate it. Check us out live, investorshangout.com/live. live.